My name is Astrid. Welcome to my adorable hobby. This is a space where I like to share about my cross stitching, and I finally started it to decorate for fall. I know we're still 2 weeks away from autumn, but I started it already. I think we're all falling into fall. So yes, I started it. As you can see, my display already changed. It's not summer anymore. I changed it to autumn. I already started decorating the entrance of my house for Halloween. And yes, I know it's very early to talk about Halloween, but but one of the things that I noticed is that I do have more stuff for Halloween than for autumn. So I might need to change some of my plans. I don't know, because I'm still cross-stitching Halloween stuff. I really like Halloween, but I also, of course, adore the colors of autumn. So let's see what I can do maybe with my starts or whips. But yeah, and one of the things that I wanted to show you is my full finish, which is here. This is my FFO. This is the little squirrel, and I showed it to you 2 weeks ago when I finished to stitch the pattern, but now I fully finish it. So isn't it cute? Yeah, it's all puffy. Yeah, so this is my second pillow. I stitched the little walrus, and that was for my summer display. So now this one is the one that I'll be displaying here for my autumn, and I'm looking also forward to do one for winter. So let me flip the camera and start showing you what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm gonna start by showing you my FFOs. So I just show you this one right now. This is the Little Squirrel by Crocette, Gogo, and I stitched this one on a flax 32 count. And on my last video, I told you that I was thinking about 2 fabric choices, and I went out with this one. Actually, I followed my mom's advice. She thought choice number 2, which is this one, was gonna be more suitable for this design, and I totally agree. This one has like the autumn leaves, which matches really nice with the flower over here, like the color, and this kind of like a green one matches quite nice also with the scarf. So yeah, so I went with her advice. So I also stitched this one I finished to stitch this one with like a lather stitch, because I'm not putting any decoration around the pillow. I'm leaving it very, very simple. As I said, I'm not sure if in the future I will change it, but as for now, I'm planning to leave all of these pillows from Crocette Gogo in this simple finish. So I'm very happy. Yes, I mix my fill with like a fiber fill and poly pellets. So I like the poly pellets because it gives a little bit of a weight to the pillow. So that was like yeah, it could be a little bit heavy. So there we go, the little squirrel, so cute. So I'm planning, as I said, to continue stitching the ones for winter. So far 2 pillows done. Then my next FFO is this one over here. This one is Summer Quaker by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I stitched this one last year. As you can see here, it says 2024. I finished to stitch it, but I didn't fully finish it. So I decided to do this one right now. Now that I finished the little squirrel pillow, I thought, okay, I should also finish this one as well. So this one, I decided to put like a rickrack. And actually for this one, I decided to put my first choice of fabric for like the little squirrel. So I thought maybe this one will match better with this one over here. So it's a very cute Quaker. One of the things that I like about this Quaker, it's like you do it only with 1 thread. And I chose a color that it has like the variegation of the oranges. I hope it can be seen here. Maybe here, I hope, yeah. So it's just 1 thread, but it has different grades of orange. So see, maybe here too. It has like a lighter one and a darker one. So it's really fun. It's really fun, and I guess because it's only 1 thread, it is easier to continue stitching. You don't have to worry about changing the thread and finding what color it is. You just keep on going and just follow the pattern. So it's really cute. I stitch also, and let me see if I can show it here. I stitch also the spring one, the summer one, and the Valentine one. I stitch, so this was my fourth one. And I actually stitched all of them last year, but I didn't finish the winter one. I do have the pattern, I just didn't have time to stitch it. So I hope I can do it this winter, because it would be nice to have at least the 4 seasons done. And again, it's really, really, really simple. When I stitch, I really like now stitching the rickrack by hand sew, not on the sewing machine. Sewing machine, I'm still so. But stitching on hand, I just use like an invisible thread, so you can hardly see the stitches. Maybe here a little bit, I don't know. But you can hardly see it. I mean, it's an invisible thread. So I don't have to worry too much about which way my rickrack is gonna go. I can just, you know, put all the pins around it and then start sewing it. So it's getting a little bit more simple for me to do the rickrack by hand sew, instead of just putting it inside with and sewing it with the machine. So yeah. I'm sure I have seen a lot of pillows being done by sewing machine, but I have tried that too. But somehow I like this one. Yeah. So this is my FFO2, and I wanted it to show you this. This is a design, like a pattern from Stitching with Housewives. I did this for last year, no, more than last year, 2 years maybe, more than that. But this year I saw this little cute one, so let me pull this one out. I saw this design came out this year, and I thought I had to stitch it. It matches really well with the basket I did a few years ago. This is Squirrely Girl, as I said, by Stitching with the Housewives. I stitched this one on a Cosmo Beige count 16, and you can hardly see the white one over here, but it's okay. I just decided to leave it like that, even though you can hardly see this pumpkin over here. But it's really cute. It has like the squirrel. It has a little bit of back stitching, just a little bit, pretty much nothing. I decided to change a little bit the style. This is actually roundabout. It's a round design. It should be finished in a circle, but again, because I already had these ones, I wanted it to have the kind of like the same finish in a square shape. So even though these ones are like kind of like a portrait side, let me see if I can put them all here. Yeah, these ones are like a kind of like in a portrait side, as I said, but of course, because this was a circle, it turns out to be a little bit more squarish, but I didn't mind. I just wanted it to have like that kind of shape. I thought like the circle wouldn't match very well, especially because these are like the pillows. These ones I finished it differently. I didn't do the ladder stitch. I just did like a cut and hand sew it to close it, and then just glue a little bit of felt. So if I'm not incorrect, all of these are the same. And I decided it just to put a leaf that is very similar to the design of the fabric. So yeah, these are my little kit. There are more designs that actually Priscilla has done for this autumn. Let's see, because as I said, I don't have that many designs for autumn. I might stitch maybe one more, I don't know, but it's something that it really gets me. I also changed the colors. I'm gonna see if I can put this one on my Instagram with the colors. The t-shirt of the girl is different. I forgot. I think it's orange and red, and the heart is supposed to be blue, I think, but I changed it as well because I wanted the girl to have a little bit more of this blue because of the scarecrow here. So I wanted it to have like a little bit more like a coordination one between the other one, especially because they're both scarecrows. So I changed the t-shirt and the socks, if I'm not wrong. And the rest is just the same. Then I just added the flowers here on the top to be very similar to this one here, to just give that look, because the round one will come somewhere here all around it. So I just decided to put something here and then put this two flowers from the bottom. I just decided to put it here, so it will give me this square look instead of the round one. So it's very simple, because Priscilla's designs are very simple, very easy to follow. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy to have another pillow for my autumn basket. So far these are the FFOs that I have been doing for the last 2 weeks. Okay, now I'm gonna show my new starts for the last 2 weeks. So as I've been saying, I already started it, my witch. This is the Little Witch by Crocette a Gogo, and I'm stitching this on a Belfast Flex 32 count, and I started it this 2 weeks ago. As soon as this came out on September 1st, I decided to buy it and start stitching it. I was so happy she had it on a PDF. So I already started it stitching like the witch. Let me see if I can zoom it a little bit. There we go. So I already started it to stitch the witch. I still have to just fill out here in the whole skirt. Then I started it to also stitch the border. I'm stitching the border half stitch at this moment. The reason is I just want to make sure I can make the corner properly. Once I'm secure with that, I would just go back, so I don't have to remove my stitches in case my alignment is not correct. So that happened with last time I stitched the little squirrel. So I thought that this time I'm just gonna do it half stitch and see, once it meets, I will just finish the crosses. So I already finished the broom, and I'm started it to stitch the pumpkin. The pumpkin I just changed. I'm not planning to do the teeth. It has like white teeth. I'm not planning to do that. I'm just planning to cover it all red, like the jack-o'-lantern. The eyes I'm okay, but the teeth I'm not planning to stitch on white. I'm just planning to cover it with orange. Then I will finish the cat and continue just the final designs over here. So hopefully I can finish it this month. This one I'm planning the same as the little squirrel that I just showed you. I'm planning to finish it as a pillow. And yes, so I'm very happy. I really was looking forward to stitch this witch. I've been waiting for her since the moment I saw it on Instagram. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy about the colors. The witch is so cute. I love her hair. Her hair is so cute. So, and the colors too. This is the first time for me to stitch with this purple. It's one of like 04. It's one of like the newest of DMC. Not newest, but the newest, I guess, of the DMC. Is one of the 04 something. So it's a nice color. It's a little muted, but I still like the combination of it between the purple and the orange. And as I said, her hair is so cute. It's very cute. So hopefully I can start doing the words this coming week. So this is my first start of 2 weeks ago. And this week I started it to stitch this one over here. This is, oh, there we go. Yeah, I hope it shows. That's the camera. Okay, this is Witches Gathering Biscornu by Durene Jones. This is a stitch on a Cosmo Frozen Blue count 16, and I changed the colors to DMC. So this one over here, as I said, it's a biscornu. It's gonna be my first time to do it, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna finish as a biscornu. I'm gonna try my best. There's no way out, I guess, because it has the pattern of the 4 witches. Yeah, as I was saying, I changed the colors. I hope the colors can show here. I changed the color to Cosmo, the Japanese floss, and it's a little bit more muted. Let me see if I can show you here. I have it on this can. Okay, I'm stitching it with these colors over here. The only color that it's DMC is this one. It still is different. It still is not the one. It's not the call for. It recommended another one that had a purple, but I decided to change it for this purple and green because I thought it will match better with the colors that I chose, which is a little bit muted. I don't know, not that bright. I actually started it this one here, and I'm not sure if I can show this one. This is how I started it with other bright colors, also from the same one, Cosmo. And maybe like this. So maybe we can see the difference. I started it this one, but I wasn't very happy with the color. It's quite bright, which is okay, but I thought it might be better with these muted colors, as I said. So I just changed them again. So I started it all over. I didn't mind to do that. It's very quick, very easy. So this is just one, pretty much one witch here. And then I should have 2, 3, and 4 over here so I can finish the top of the biscornu. Now, one of the things, maybe if you notice from the original design, if not, I'll put it here. The design has like a purple witch, orange, black, and green, something like that. You will see it here. It has 4 color of witches, but I'm still considering if I will keep those 4 colors for the dress of the witch, or if I would just keep it black and purple, like black and purple, black and purple. So I'm still thinking about it. So let's see. I'm actually participating in the Sal, Christy from Java Girl Stitches, and Anna. I mentioned it, this one also on my last video, but if not, I'm just gonna add it here again. It's really nice. You can see other witches, you know, people who are stitching different witches. It's very fun to see them. So I'm always happy to participate on SALs and see other people's works as well. So yes, so I'm gonna be actually putting this one this weekend as well, in the SAL of the which will you stitch. So yes, so this is my second star of this week. Well, this week. And the second one I started it this week as well is this one. It's very little progress. So let me put it here. I will put the design here. I actually forgot that I already had the pattern, which is Halloween Tiny Town from Heart in Hand. And as you notice, if you watch my previous videos, I already finished the summer tiny town, the seaside tiny town. And I recently, that's the one I finished recently. And I finished also last year at the end, the Frosty Tiny Town. So now I'm looking forward to start stitching the Halloween one. I actually finished the Christmas Tiny Town also last year, but I haven't finished it in a drum, but I already finished the stitching the pattern. So, which means pretty much I have a summer, I have a spring one also that I need to finish, and also, as I said, I will finish the Halloween one. But one of the things is like I'm not really very happy with the color of the fabric. I mean, I like the color of the fabric. I actually hand dyed this one myself. But I'm not sure because most of the colors for this pattern are brownish and oranges. So I'm considering changing it. I don't know if like to like a gray one, or I was even thinking something like this, and might look better on this one, but I'm not sure. So there is a slight chance that I might change the fabric and start all over again. Even though it looks like it's a little bit, but it's already something, right? So I'm considering, as I said, if I will change it or not to something different. The fabric, I think it's the fabric, but I'm really looking forward also to do this one. I'm not sure if I will finish it for this Halloween, but let's see. So these are the starts of my work for the last 2 weeks. Okay, now let me start showing you my whips. Okay, this is Sushi and Soy Sauce by Canvory UA. I'm stitching this one on a Cosmo Noble Grey Count 16. And let me see if also if I can put here my last photo so you can see how was my progress. Last time I showed you, it was only the lead and pretty much the outside of the bottle, but now I've been working on the inside. Let me show you maybe the colors over here. Yes, so I've been working on the soy sauce and it has a lot of colors. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. I still need to finish this one over here. It's all the same color over here, so it has around 6 colors on the inside. Even though it has a lot of colors, I'm having fun with it. I have to change needles a lot, so I usually stitch this one also with two needles, not 3 but 2 needles, so I can stitch a little bit faster, having my threads ready. And yeah, but it's really fun. I'm really looking forward to start my sushi and continue my progress and working on this one. So yeah, this is something I've been working on. My other progress, let's see, is this one over here. This one is spices, and actually let me put it over here so I can show you the final one, the original one, because this is a big project. So it starts showing now, and this one, actually let me see if I can show you here also like what I stitch on. My progress has been this area over here. I finished this bottle. It was a half stitch already, and I finished the top over here, and I started to work on the lavender. And this one over here has also a lot of like colors. So for this one, yes, I work with at least 3 needles so I can put my threads. And again, it's just easy for me to start stitching, continue stitching. Can I see? Yes, right there. So yes, it has a lot of change of colors, but it's okay. I like the cover stitches as well, like the full coverage. I know like one square has around 100 stitches, so even though sometimes it doesn't look like a lot, because you know we always see like the whole picture, right? We don't see it sometimes just like one little square like this purple over here. We usually have to finish the whole picture so you can start making sense of the lavanda. But yeah, it's a progress. So I'm being very patient with this one. I don't want to even put a goal when I will finish this design. I'm just planning to stitch whenever I want to and do my progress. I know it's going to be a very long one, as I said, but I would like to finish it. Look, it's only this part, and look, everything I have to stitch still. Yes. So these are the spices, and my last whip is this one over here. This is Autumn Town by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Let me also show you my last work and how much I have progress. I have stitched the tree and the roofs of the houses. and I finished some of the walls. If I'm not incorrect, yes. I'm really having fun stitching the trees. This is the part that I love from this pattern, stitching the trees. It's very fun. As I said, the colors is the one thing that got me from this design. I'm having fun with all of the trees, the orange, the red, this yellow one, and the autumn floss as well. So as I mentioned it, I don't think I can finish it for this fall, because I still have a lot here too, but I'm gonna just continue now and then, small progress, little by little, I guess. I had a question on my Instagram. I think Ksenia 1915, I hope I'm saying that properly. She asked me, where did I buy this green fabric? I feel like in the video you cannot actually see the actual green as in the Instagram. I think the Instagram, of course, shows better the colors of the floss or the fabrics. So please feel free to join me on my Instagram as well. I post a lot of my pictures of, most of the time I put the pictures of my FFOs, but now I'm trying to also put my whips. So please feel free to join me as well on my Instagram. But anyway, she asked me, where did I buy this one? I actually hand dyed this one on my own. This is a white Cosmo that I hand dyed on my own. I use this one over here. This is a hand dyed like a Dylan, and it's an olive green. Then I really like this dye because like it colors the fabric very quickly. Like I don't have to keep the fabric for like 15 or 30 minutes. It's just a few minutes and it's done. Of course, if you want it darker as this one, you have to leave it for longer time. But this one was like a minute or two, I think, and I already got this color. So it absorbs very quickly, and it doesn't leave your hands stained. It doesn't have a strong smell. So I would recommend this one. I'm not sure like if it seems like you can get it everywhere, right? So I'm pretty sure in America, of course, you can get it. So I'm really happy with this one. I have also other colors like orange and purple when I want to hand dye my fabrics, because as I said, here in Japan they don't sell colorful fabrics. So when I want a colorful one, pretty much I have to hand dye myself. So this has been pretty much my progress of the last 2 weeks. Okay, so my plans for this upcoming 2 weeks, I'm gonna continue working on my Sal What Witch Will You Stitch from Java Girls and Anna. I'm gonna continue working on that. I wanna finish those witches. I'm also planning to join a Sal from Spain from the Sewing Box Merce. She's a Flosstube from, she has a channel from Spain, and she's asking some stitchers if they would like to join to stitch this free pattern. I'm gonna put it right here. It's the mini Halloween garden, and this is a design from Buena Pieza, like a good piece. It's from, I think if I'm not wrong, the designer is also from Spain. She's also a new designer for me. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, this is a cute little pattern. The title has something to do with garden. I love plants. I have plants all over my house. So I thought, okay, that's cute. I can combine plants and Halloween, even though of course the whole theme is Halloween. So I'm planning to join this one. I think if I'm not incorrect, we have to stitch it by the end of October 27th, I believe. So yes, I'm planning to join that. So I'm really excited that I'm joining like one Sal from United States and one Sal from Spain, even though I'm here in Japan. So very international thing. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. It's really nice to see how different people around the world stitches different things. So I'm glad I can have access to those different styles. So I'm gonna join those 2 Sals. Another plan that I would like to work on, at least as I said, in this upcoming 2 weeks, will be how to finish one of my works from last year. I stitched this one, which I think I showed it already on a photo. This is Autumn Town from Crocette, Gogo. And let me see if I can put it a little bit here. Yeah. So this one I finished it, as I said, last year, and I'm looking forward to see how can I do a full finish. I know that this piece will be good to be framed, but framing in Japan is very expensive. I believe in the States as well, but I'm not sure. For sure I don't want to put like a glass or anything, so it will have to be only the frame. My other idea is to finish like a little hanger, put like another type of border. I don't know if anybody will have any ideas for this kind of big pieces, how to finish it aside of the regular framing. If anybody, I'll be more than happy to hear any ideas. But yes, then I actually noticed that on Instagram, and let me see if I can put the photo here, the stitcher decided to change this color to purple, and I thought that was a very cool idea. Even though it's exactly the same design, just the change of that color makes it look so different. So that is really cool. When I saw it, I was like, wow, that's a nice idea, nice change of color. And yeah, I was also thinking, I have my one done. I just need to make sure how can I display it. I would like to display it on this wall, but again, I need to find a way how to fully finish it. So any ideas, more than happy to hear them. So yeah, those are my plans for now, but there's always something in the middle. As I said, I noticed that I don't have a lot of things from autumn, so I don't know if that's something that maybe will change my plans. And one of the things I'm also planning to do is to record my videos every 2 weeks. I don't have that much time to stitch during the weekdays because of work, kids, family. So most of the time I stitch on the weekends. So I want to spend maybe one weekend stitching, and then the following week share some videos so I can show you some of my progress, some of my finishes. So yeah, I will see you in 2 weeks. Take care. See you.